The woman frantically tore off her jacket, desperately trying to plug the hole in the boat's hull, but seawater kept gushing in relentlessly. The small boat was about to go under at any moment, yet at this critical time, her boyfriend was planning to abandon both women and save himself. Her best friend discovered his plan and angrily confronted him about his selfishness. Furious and humiliated, the man shoved her friend right into the ocean. A massive shark, drawn by the commotion, came racing toward the struggling woman in the water. Seeing this, the boyfriend completely panicked and dove into the sea, swimming frantically in the opposite direction. In that crucial moment, the woman didn't hesitate for a second. She jumped into the water, wrapped her arms around her best friend, and clamped her hand tightly over her mouth. Together, they played dead to avoid the shark's attack. Fortunately, the shark didn't notice them and instead turned to chase after the man swimming further away. By then, the man had managed to climb desperately onto a yacht, thinking he had successfully escaped. But just as he thought he was safe, his foot suddenly slipped, and he tumbled right back down toward the shark's jaws. The next second, the seawater turned crimson red as the man's screams echoed across the ocean. The woman and her best friend made it back to their boat, but their eyes were filled with despair. Even as night fell, the shark continued circling their vessel, and the boat was taking on more and more water. It would sink completely very soon. But the woman refused to give up. She spotted a buoy in the distance and decided to make one last desperate attempt. Just then, the shark suddenly launched an attack, nearly knocking her into the water. She immediately grabbed a harpoon from the boat, ready to fight back at any moment. Before long, the shark charged again. The woman aimed for its head and thrust the harpoon with all her might, striking it right in a vital spot. Her best friend quickly helped secure it, thinking they could control the shark this way. But unexpectedly, the beast suddenly surged with power, dragging both women down as it capsized their boat, throwing them into the freezing ocean water. Both women fought desperately to surface, and while the shark was still struggling, they used every ounce of strength they had left to swim toward the buoy. But they had no idea that death was already silently closing in on them.